What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Talk with Jordan podcast. Man. I've been waiting for this for a long time, man, and it's finally here. First episode. This my first episode of doing this. Ain't gonna lie. And so, you know, today is this is like introduction of introducing myself and who I am, and uh, yeah. So let's jump on in. And so my name is Jordan. Uh, I was born in Savannah, Georgia, and then um, me and my family moved into moving moved to Jacksonville, Florida in 2009. That was like uh 18 years ago, and 18 years ago. And then Jacksonville has been a home for me most of my life. God has I grew up there, and yeah, and grew me up there. God has shaped in me and grown me up from that area, man. And uh, I grew up uh, over the years, uh, that there was more inside of me, like more purpose, more impact, more that God had want me to pull out of me during that day. Something like a calling that you carry in your heart for some time. And let me tell you about the story about this podcast being birthed. And so it was back in 2025, like July, uh like in the summer of 2025. Uh, I was in somewhere in Georgia, just like I was in a room with just uh relaxing, just watching TV on YouTube. I was looking at somebody's podcast, and just just looking, just there's nothing playing, just a normal day like everybody else. Um, and when I got through watching that uh, somebody's podcast videos and such, I heard a clear, not loud, but like quiet moment. God told me clearly, just told me to say, start a podcast. It's not that wasn't it wasn't loud. It was clearly. I remember sitting there thinking, God, how, like me starting a podcast. I don't have no equipment, uh, no, no, nothing, no setup, no name, and no. I don't have a team. I don't have no name, but 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 the idea did not leave me alone. And so I told my mom, and I told the people that were close to me. I told them about it, and I don't know how was going to happen, but I knew God planted in me. And so fast forward, December 7th of 2025 was Miracle Sunday. Uh, that I never forget that day. Never forget that day. I sold my miracle offering seed that I was uh, believing God stuff stuff for in 2026 in store for me moving forward in 2026 this year. Uh, and yeah, trusting just trusting God, like what's next. And so then January is then I enter into 21 days of prayer and fasting. During that time, I was asking God for wisdom, asking God for God guiding every step, and I asked Him for just asking Him for the right people uh, to help me build this platform, this podcast, or what have you. I can't in the right way, doing God's way. I can't do this, carrying this burning all by myself. And so, and I want to do it in the right. I want to do it the right way. Uh, God, I want to be God led and and God ordained. Not because it sounds good. It always sounds good. Sometimes it not sound good at you know. So have it was to be. And so and then here we are now. Talk with Jordan was built on an obedience started with a simple yes. This podcast is a space for growth, encouragement, and purpose. It's about for people who know there's more ahead. It's for people who wants to walk in what God has placed inside of them. So what you want to expect in this podcast called Talk with Jordan Podcast. Here's I'm gonna give it to you. You will expect some episode just me or what sharing what God teaching me, excuse me. And and there could be some episode with special including me, including with special guests in the gospel. You will name a few. You will you will name a few. And and sharing their like proper special guests, what I mean, like sharing their testimonies from how they got to these different stages in life, you know. And this is a let me tell you this podcast is a safe space. This podcast is built on healing, hope, and becoming. Those are three words hitting on this podcast. And so, if you are listening uh, right now, I believe God has something placed inside of you too, something that matters, and sometimes it all takes one moment, one obedience is unlock it. This just the beginning. This just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And listen, all I go is if you don't catch anything what I'm just saying to you right now, trust God. Just trust Him. Trust God's timing and trust God with your yes. If God, let me say this better. If God placing something in you, all you gotta do is just a yes. If you don't know what to say, just give Him a yes, and He will take care of it. That's how I'm gonna give it to you today. That's your encouragement for today. And so, what I said earlier, this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. So that's all I got for today, man. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. to be a part of what God has done through this podcast. You are standing into from the vision that God gave me in July of 2025. This is the vision that God gave me through this podcast. Listen, there's some moments, man. I almost told God I almost told God no about this. I almost told God about no about this. But God told me this. If you trust me, I promise you, God will do exceedingly and abundantly above all you were asking, every dream you even imagine. And so yeah, though. So that's all I got for today. Make sure you subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get all the episodes that are coming your way. And even that, don't stop there. Sit if this episode is bless you already, share this to somebody else so we can uh push this episode forward. All right. So this is your boy Jordan. Uh at the next episode, keep rolling, keep trusting, and believe God for great things in store. Take care. God bless.